Hey, this is Clint DeBoer with Pro Tool Reviews, and I'm going to give you my best pick for the best Shop Vac. And before we get started, yes, I know Shop Vac is a trade name, but we're going to basically define a Shop Vac as the kind of vacuum that's going to be used mostly for collecting debris. So let me take you through some of my key picks and tell you a little bit about why I picked them. So first of all, I want to talk about the best cordless Shop Vac. And this is the Ego 56 volt cordless 9-gallon wet dry vac. And what I like about this product in particular, it's a wet dry vac and it's got 110 CFM and 100 inches of water lift. So that's a lot of muscle, but it's also got more because it's got a filter cleaning mechanism built in that we don't typically see on a lot of Shop Vacs. And you can operate it via remote control, and that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of products that I have in the shop that are cordless, and getting my vacuum to work with those usually requires a pretty sophisticated or a pretty manufacturer-specific tool. It's nice to see more people like Ego here get on board with that. The price for this particular vac is going to be $299 for a bare tool. Awesome if you already own Ego products. Or $499 for the kit with a 5 amp hour battery and a charger. Now, one of my personal favorite vacs for cleaning your car in particular is the Milwaukee M18 Fuel Packout 2.5 gallon wet dry vac. First of all, it comes with really handy accessories that store right inside. It's very easy to clean your carpets in your car. It's very easy to go from that to your seats. You pick this thing up, you take it anywhere. I actually also love pulling the filter out, and I use it to drain my AC all the time, get the water out of those water lines and clean that thing out. You do that a couple times a year, keeps you from having any of those overflow issues. But it's also Packout compatible, which is really cool. If you're going on the job site with your Packout rig, you can put this thing on top and clean up when you're done and leave your client really happy. This thing costs about $199 as a bare tool. Really, really cool product. If you want a lot of capacity, Ridgid has this 16-gallon NXT wet dry Shop Vac. It's the HD 1800. I love these vacuums for a number of reasons. They're a great value, and you get a ton of suction for the price. So this is like a $159 vac. It's got 6.5 peak horsepower and 184 CFM. It's the strongest model that Ridgid currently has in their lineup, although they do tend to flip out models frequently. And the 16-gallon canister, that's gonna hold more debris than most vacs out there. So it's got a nice cart design with a handle. You can move it around your workspace. And you just get a ton of nozzles to tackle just about any kind of job you can imagine doing, whether it's on the floor or on the bench top, or you're just cleaning up or hooking it up to one of your machines if you're doing any kind of dust collection for something larger like a table saw or a miter saw. Now, if you're looking for something smaller, and I know those are really, really handy, I actually really like the Craftsman 2.5 gallon wet dry shop vacuum. And this has got a really long model number. It's the CMXEVCVVOMCM205. I think you should get an award just for that model number. But when it comes to like having a nice small shop vac, this is something you can pick up and carry around. It's not gonna have wheels, but it doesn't matter. It's 2.5 gallons, right? So if you have a small canister like this, pick it up and just go. This is a plug-in model. And it's just a great product that gives you 2 horsepower. It gives you 60 CFM, 48 inches of water lift. It's gonna be good for those small kind of messes. You spill something in the shop or in the kitchen, you just wanna grab this thing and go and not have to wheel something around. This is gonna take care of you and do it just great. Now, here's the crazy thing. It's $39.98, so it's under $40. So that's what makes it even more impressive. You can pick this thing up at Lowe's. If you want something heavy duty, I really, really like the Vacmaster 8-gallon industrial wet dry vac. The model number is the VK811PH. This thing is my best heavy duty shop vac pick for a couple big reasons. First of all, it's got 106 inches of water lift, and that's based on our testing. And even with that kind of pull, it still manages 125 CFM of suction. So it's got the best of both worlds. It's a very, very heavy duty model. So the other thing I really like about this vac is it comes with what's known in the industry as a metric butt ton of accessories. So you can vacuum floors with this thing. You can put any number of accessories together to get up, to get down, and to take care of a number of tasks. It's about $232, and you can buy it at Acme Tools or on Amazon. So it's got a wide availability. You can find this thing just about anywhere. When I wanted to pick a good shop vac for home use, I wasn't really sure what to pick. There were so many options, and finally what I settled on is the HART 8-gallon stainless steel wet dry vacuum. This is the VOC 812SF 3701, also a wonderfully long model number. But the thing about this is it costs $79. You get a stainless steel canister. It's got handle on the back for easy maneuverability. It's got plenty of accessories, large wheels and casters to get this thing over materials. It's just amazingly good value for a shop vac. You get 6 peak horsepower, it gives you 100 CFM and 89 inches of water lift. I mean, that's an incredible performance for the price. So in terms of value, this is a really, really good buy, and it fits perfectly in the home. So I've given you my picks so far. There's still one more hanging out there, but you might be interested in the best-selling shop vacs at your favorite retailer. So we've got the top 3 best-selling shop vacs at Acme Tools, Amazon, Home Depot, and Lowe's. Okay, it's time for my number 1 pick for the best shop vac, and that is the Milwaukee Modular Wet Dry Vacuum System and their air tip accessories. So that sounds like I'm cheating. There's technically more than one vac there, but the thing is, these vacs are modular. You pick the size. Do you want a 6-gallon? Do you want a 9-gallon? Or do you want a 12-gallon canister? Do you want a corded vac? Do you want one with a single battery? Do you want one with a dual battery? You buy the head that goes with the canister size you want. It's kind of like playing Legos, but for grown-ups. And then you get to figure out which of their air tip line of trade-focused accessories do you want. These are cross-compatible with almost any hose size, so you have some options there, even if you want to use those accessories with another vac. Don't tell Milwaukee I said that. The vac prices range from $249 for a bare tool to $799. It really depends on how you configure the system, but again, you can get exactly what you want and how you want it. You can get the most entry-level accessory at $17.99 all the way up to $119. That's going to let you clean floors, get around corners, get into crevices, do all sorts of things for dry and for wet applications. And it's a really, really extensive system that's far more broad than anything else we've seen in the industry. That's my pick for the best shop vac, as well as my other picks, depending on the different applications or the things that you might be interested in. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me if you agree or disagree, or if there's something that just didn't make our list that you think is really awesome. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.